You meet someone, and within days, they feel important, not just interesting important. Your mood sets depending on their replies. Your thoughts keep drifting back to them, and you don't fully understand why it happens so fast. It feels real, but also a little out of your control. So what is your mind actually doing here? It usually starts small, a conversation that flows a little too wirely, a moment where you feel seen, understood, chosen, and something shifts inside you. Suddenly, you're waiting for their messages, rereading what they said, noticing small changes in their tone. Your brain starts building a version of them, not just who they are, but who they could be. You begin to imagine future moments, conversations that hasn't been earned yet, and without realizing it, you're no longer reacting to reality. You're reacting to a story your mind is creating. This is where things get heavier, feels personal. A small shift feels like rejection, and you start asking yourself, why do I get attached like this? But the deeper question is, what exactly are you attaching to? Here's the part most people misunderstand. This isn't weakness. This isn't you being too emotional. This is your brain doing exactly what it learned to do. Fast attachment is not random. It's an adaptation. Because now, their absence feels louder. At some point, your mind learned that connection equals safety. So when it detects even a hint of closeness, it doesn't move slowly. It accelerates. Because to your brain, connection isn't just nice, it's necessary. Your brain runs on prediction. It constantly tries to answer one question. What does this mean for me? When someone gives you attention, your brain doesn't just register the moment. It fills in the gaps. Your mind builds a model based on past experiences. If you've ever felt unseen, unbelieved, or uncertain, your brain remembers that. So when someone finally gives you attention, it reacts strongly. Because it's not just responding to the present. It's responding to the past, being temporarily resolved. Your mind is like a thirsty system, and attention feels like water. But instead of sipping slowly, it drinks fast, because it's used to scarcity. And there's something else happening. When you feel connection, your brain releases dopamine. But dopamine doesn't just make you feel good, it makes you want more. So, instead of grounding you, it pulls you forward. That's why attachment feels fast. It's momentum. So how do you slow something that feels automatic? Not by forcing yourself to care less, but by changing how your mind processes it. Pause and ask yourself, what have they actually shown me? And what am I assuming? Instead of, they really care about me. You see, we've had 2 good conversations. Don't let your feelings move faster than reality. Your brain bonds through repetition. So, create space. You don't need to reply instantly. You don't need constant interaction. Ask yourself, what exactly is pulling you in? Is it them, or how they make you feel? Because sometimes, you're attaching to the feeling, not the person. Create moments where you feel okay. We taught Tim, but to balance it, you're not attaching too fast. Your brain is trying to close a gap, but it does it by speeding up the story. Think of your mind as a storyteller, and you as the editor. The storyteller imagines, the editor checks, and balance it comes from both. There's nothing wrong with wanting connection, nothing wrong with feeling deeply, but not every feeling needs to become a commitment. So my theme is, it's just your mind trying to turn a moment into something permanent. So, next time, just ask yourself, is this them, or the story I'm building? Because that one question can change everything.